Hey y'all, welcome back into Morrowind. Today is gonna be... Oh, hello. She says hello. Today is going to be a little different than normal. It's gonna be more of an upkeeping episode. I'm a little short on time this week, and I think that it's gonna be the right choice in the long run. So we're gonna sit here, and we are going to train our restoration up 3 more times, because restoration is going to be very important for us, until we can level up again, and then we will continue this journey here. Alright, I was in the middle of training, and I got interrupted by this thing. I'm gonna take my hands out here. No, nothing? Come on. I know you're hitting. There's no way you're not hitting. There we go. What do you got? Hound meat? Nothing. I will say that helped us quite a bit, because now we're at 8 out of 10. We only need to level up our restoration like 1 or 2 more times. So it's pretty handy. It happened. It happened. Finally, we've been out here training our restoration for a while. We should rest and meditate on what we've learned. Which is fancy way of saying you leveled up, go to sleep. Alright, y'all, we're back in Balmora. And we can go over to Caius' house and sleep and level up. And then maybe grab something to do from him. Am I in the rich part of Balmora right now? Oh, yeah, no, I don't belong here. This is the rich part of town. Goodbye. Gotta go down to the middle class area. That is my spot. Actually, no, I've gotta go across the river.
You seem like very good company.
Let's sleep. Let's just rest. You dreamed that a tall figure with a golden mask spoke to you, but you understood not a word. He smiled and seemed pleasant, but when he reached out to touch you, it terrified you and you tried to escape, but you couldn't move. You tried to cry out, but you couldn't make a sound. The figure kept smiling and talking, but you felt sure he was trying to cast some sort of spell on you. When you woke, you couldn't recall how the dream ended. Is this like that whole sleep paralysis thing? Did I level up or what? Okay. My level up was interrupted by a sleep paralysis demon, but here we are. It's all suddenly obvious to you. You just have to concentrate. Okay, let's add 1 to personality, because I need it so bad. People hate me in this game. We will add another 1 to willpower, and then 1 to strength. Sweet. Alright, also when we discussed orders with Caius, we need an Ashlander informant. I have heard of a fellow in Ald'ruhn named Hasor Zainsabani, an Ashlander who left the Waste to become a wealthy trader. They say the Ashlanders like to give and receive presents. Take these 100 drakes, find out what Zainsabani likes, and get him a gift. Then give him the gift and see if he'll tell you about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult. Then report back to me. Alright, we gotta go find a gift for Hasor in Ald'ruhn. Luckily, we've already been to Ald'ruhn because of the Mages Guild. So we'll have a little bit of the map filled out to help us. Alright, let's go. I would like to go to Ald'ruhn. And we gotta find... Oh my gosh, an ash storm? Damn. Okay, we gotta find... That's so cool that the character puts their arm up, like... Oh god. Alright, we gotta find... something. We gotta find... I guess he won't be outside during an ash storm, will he? Hasun? blood scar. We'll go inside the inn. We'll go inside the inn. It feels unsafe to be outside. Skeetul. I'm actually looking for Hasor Zansibani. The trader, he'll be downstairs reading, or in the back room below the bar. Okay, so we came to the right place. That's good. That's good.
I suppose you're looking for a tavern. I'm sure I get it.
Downstairs reading or behind the bar. We'll check down here first. Fatsuza. Nope. Nope.
Make it quick, Outlander.
We're only even talking to you. The 5 far stars. Rise from darkness, Rise from darkness, Red Mountain. Spread your dark clouds and green vapors. Birth earthquakes, shatter stones. Feed the winds with fire. Flay the tents of the tribes from the land. Feed the burned earth with our souls. This sounds like the Old Testament. Hasoon. That's Sashev. I need Hasoon. Where is Hasoon? Are you behind the bar?
The prey approaches.
Skeetul. Sadrin.
Go ahead.
He must be downstairs reading. He's not behind the bar. I can see it. Is there another downstairs, or is this it? I mean, it's a small space. So, downstairs reading, or in the back room below the bar. Oh, I'm sorry. I was not looking at this right. In the back room below the bar. Okay. Below the bar. Oh. Oh, I see the stairs now. Okay, okay. All right, Hasor, are you down here?
Will you?
He is. I am Hasor Zansibani. I accidentally just got my head. I am Hasor Zansibani, Silver Scale. May you bless and be blessed. I do not wish to be rude, but if you have business, speak it, for I am at leisure, and would prefer to be alone with my thoughts. Fair enough. I want to ask him about my dreams. Perhaps it means nothing. It is peculiar, the tall figure in the golden mask. It puts me in mind of the golden helm of the Ordinator, but that does not seem to fit the spirit of the dream. My people take careful account of dreams, but only a wise woman can tease from them their meanings. Okay, so we'll have to hit up a wise woman at some point. The Nerevarine cults. It's not a subject for idle conversation. So what do I have to do? Do I have to, like, persuade him? Now will you discuss the cult? What am I meant to do? Do I just have to keep bribing him? Hold on, let me just check my journal real quick. I have to give... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I forgot I have to buy him a gift.
Beyond measure.
It's a custom in Ashlander culture to buy him a gift. I completely forgot about that point. Where can I buy... Hold on. Okay, let me try to figure out what it is that he likes. I guess.
This better be a...
Hold on a second. He said he was a man of letters. And there is a book. Does he mean books? I think he means books.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it.
A man of letters. I like reading books. And there was a book I found down here. Somewhere. Yes, and I think it was about the Ashlanders. Yes, okay. Give me this. And I'll give it to him and see if that's what he wants. It only makes sense.
Quit
Giving an
Outlander. I
Ashlander
haven't much time.
a book
Go
about the
ahead.
Ashlanders as a gift.
This better be important.
Speak, traveler.
Can I give it to him? How do I... What are their gift-giving customs? A gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers and affection among friends. Among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you are cautious and considerate and aware of the other's wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travelers. Among friends, it's a private thing and subtle, with great risks, for the test of the gift is how well it is tailored to the receiver. I have a thoughtful gift for you. This is a gift for me, a copy of the 5 Far Stars, noble words of noble warriors. I gratefully accept your gift. Woo! Okay. My people have never loved the written word, and I lament their ignorant scorn for such common yet potent magic. I thank you, and I honor your courtesy. It would please me to return your courtesy by answering your questions. What would you wish to know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult? I want to know more about the Nerevarine cult. They worship the great Ashkan and the Hortator, Nerevar Moon and Star, who in ages past destroyed the evil, godless dwarves and banished the treacherous Dagoth and his foul hosts beneath Red Mountain. The cult is of small consequence in Ashlander worship, and only among the Urshalaku do its followers have any influence. Other Ashlander tribes share the sentiments of the cult, but regard the Nerevarine prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. Okay, so what I'm gathering is the Ashlanders believe the Nerevarine cult, like they get the reverence of the Nerevarine, but they are like, let's tone it down with the prophecies and stuff. What are the Nerevarine prophecies? I have heard it said that the prophecies foretell the return of a reincarnated Nerevar, who shall drive the foreigners from the Ashlands, and who shall cast down the false gods of the temple and restore the true worships of the ancestors. It's a dream that would appeal to every Ashlander, but it is thought but a silly ancient legend, and a little more by many Ashlanders, myself included. Okay, let's talk about the Ashlanders. There's too much to tell. Here, take these notes. I've written here what you should know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult. But most of all, if you're visiting a camp, there are things you should know about the courtesy and challenges among the Ashlanders. And since you ask about the Nerevarine cult, perhaps you'll be interested in my views on the Ashlanders and foreigners, because a guiding passion of the Nerevarine cult is their hatred of foreigners. So I would not be welcome, because I'm a lizard. Fantastic. Okay, Zan Sibani's notes have been added to my inventory. I'm assuming that's what we needed to get from him, is the notes. Hasor Zanzibani has given me some notes where he's written about what he thinks I need to know. I can learn some other information. Okay, I've asked him some questions. We can always come back and ask him more questions, but I think that's, like, I got the notes, which is what I needed for Caius.
Quickly,
So let's go
Outlander.
back and see Caius and see what he has to say. Alright. Let's go see Caius. Give him this information. I must say, from Caius's standpoint, this must be a really, really good deal. He just gets to hang out at home and I guess do push-ups and just have information brought to him. So, I mean, great one-sided deal there.
pleasure to meet you.
All right. Hello. Do I have his notes here, or do I just say orders? Thanks for your report, but keep Zansobani's notes on the Ashlanders. You'll need them. I'm promoting you and sending you to the Urshilaku camp to speak with Sul Matul and Nibani Mesa. But before you go, I think it may be time to tell you what's going on. Some disclosure for a little old me? Oh, thank God. How considerate. Whew. The Emperor and his advisors think you have the appearance of meeting the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies. Ooh, I might be the Nerevarine. I see. Okay, that's why you were pulled out of prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me. So you could satisfy the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies and become the Nerevarine. Here, this is a decoded copy of the coded package you gave me when you arrived. Read it later. It should explain everything. As you'll see in the decoded message, the Emperor and his counselors say you have the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the prophecy. Do you really satisfy the prophecy? Are you really the prophesied Nerevarine? At first, I thought we were just supposed to create a persuasive imposter. Now, I don't know what to think. But I'm sure of one thing. This is not just primitive superstition, and we will treat it seriously, just as His Majesty commands. So, Zansobani says Sul Matul and Nibani Mesa at Urshilaku camp are the heads of the Nerevarine cult, so I'm sending you to speak with them. Tell them your story and have them test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. As heads of the Nerevarine cult, they can best judge whether you satisfy the prophecies. When you've spoken with them, report back to me. Here's 200 drakes for expenses, and pick up essential supplies at Fort Moonmoth. At least you didn't, racially shame me this time by teasing me about shoes. Okay, so we were pulled out of prison because the Emperor knew about the Nerevarine prophecy and thought that we fit the bill. We might keep it short and sweet there for now. We didn't do much this episode, but with the spring rolling around and me having to work again, I don't have as much time for things, and while I enjoy Morrowind, I'm starting to sort of focus on the things that people seem to be receiving more on the channel. So if you want Morrowind to continue to take precedence, definitely let me know by liking or giving me a comment or anything, just to let me know that you want it to stick around as a mainstay thing. But as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time, where we will be investigating the two heads of the Nerevarine cult and I guess being put to the test to see if we actually are fit to be the Nerevarine. Bye-bye.